Welcome to the Renegade Poultry Way. Our names are Jennifer and Cameron, and consider ourselves homesteaders and local food enthusiasts, and we enjoy helping people have closer involvement with their food so they can eat as locally as possible and know every input to the animals on their plate. Have pride in producing for themselves while not supporting the industries that do not have the best interests of animal, people, or the environment at heart. We really are trying to live the change we wish to see in the world, truly believing that it happens one decision at a time. We were both brought up as city kids, so Cameron in Albuquerque and me in Detroit, living totally suburban house with the lawn upbringing. But we both dreamed of a life on the farm. And we're still not on the picturesque farm we imagined in our heads, but we can do a lot on a little bit of land. Currently, we live on 1 acre total, including our house and garage, the gravel parking area. You can see here the map satellite view. We have about half an acre total for our fruit trees, egg layer, chicken coop, vegetable garden, and the pasture to raise our meat chickens. We live in a small town on a fairly busy road. Technically, we aren't even allowed to have chickens per town ordinances. But this is America, folks, so we do what we want on our own land, and we encourage you to do the same. In this case, it's better to ask for forgiveness and permission, especially when it comes to normal human things that we've done for ourselves since, the beginning, like feeding ourselves. Um, when laws or ordinances are made up by a group of busybodies who don't make any sense, just don't follow them. It's as simple as that. We are true to the renegade in Renegade Poultry as far as doing what we want. And, we get along good with our neighbors and are deeply involved with our community. So we definitely have the backing should anything go down with the town administration. And also, I really love the idea of saying, oh, yeah, we'll take care of it, and you kind of drag your feet for 8 weeks and then you process your chickens. They're ready to be processed and put in your freezer. So that's another way to get around this, and it's not lying. You will take care of those chickens, but it's a way to guarantee that. We have 10 seasons raising poultry together, from 50 birds to 2,500 birds each season, in a variety of extreme locations across New Mexico. From high desert farmland, high mountain elevation, and now we're in a mountain valley with extreme temperature swings, intense winds, harsh monsoon rains, and strong sunshine. If we can do it here, it can be done literally anywhere. We feed ourselves for the whole year and sell to many other families the chicken we produce during each growing season every summer. Renegade Poultry originally started as a backyard chicken coop rental company in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And that's a story for another day, but our dream was to raise our own chickens for meat. It was something we talked about the very first night we met each other, in fact. We tried and epically failed our first season by losing more birds and money than we are willing to admit. It took changing the scale of our operation and much trial and error to arrive at what we call today the nomad chicken method, which is what we teach in this course. This course is exactly what we wish we knew our first year and everything that would have saved our season and allowed us to be successful right away. You get all the formula that has allowed us to raise these chickens year after year, and any questions you may encounter can be answered directly from us in the Facebook student group, which we'll give you access to soon, and we'll be here raising our chickens right alongside you. Most of this course will be me, Jennifer, here narrating for you, and being in contact with you all in the student Facebook group. But Cameron is really the one who got us here, as it is his dream. It was his dream to raise chickens for our family. Hopefully you're here because you want to raise your own chickens for meat on pasture this growing season. That's what this course is about. Not about egg laying, not about any other kind of homesteading. This is for raising meat chickens. But you're really here because you want to be the change you wish to see in the world, achieve a set of lifelong skills, provide for your family, have pride in what you can do yourself, teach your children exactly where their chicken nuggets come from, Be impeccably self-responsible for your own chicken consumption. Eat chicken you know is raised to your standards. Be more in tune with your location, with nature. Be more connected to the cycle of life and getting comfortable with where you are on the food chain. Become a trusted source of healthy chicken in your community. All of this is possible to achieve from applying what you learn in this course, depending on what is most important to you. Pastured poultry requires dedication, daily attention, and the will to see it through. Our method works if you put in the work. Our method was hard-earned. We almost lost everything our first year trying to start our pastured poultry farm. We'd read all the books and scoured the internet to learn as much as possible, but in applying what we learned, we missed a lot of things that only come with experience. So included in our method is everything we wish we knew our first year that would have saved our season and allowed us to be successful right away. Raising 20 chickens compared to 200 chickens, it's almost a completely different animal. And this is why we will talk a lot about scale and behavior so that you can read what your chickens are telling you, which will save yourself from loss and extra work. Anyone who reads a book may think they know, but it's harder than expected, especially if you don't have any experience with chickens or large numbers of chickens. All of this is solved with training, and that's why you're here. We're so excited to have you. So we're the type of people who don't feel threatened by competition. And even further, we believe humans use competition for collective growth. So honestly, if you come up with an improved efficiency hack after your first season implementing our method, we welcome your improvement to our method. Please share it in the student Facebook group. We know our method works, but we're constantly trying to improve how we raise our meat birds. And the more people we have involved, the better. So bringing this course to you is all a part of the next step in our own evolution and the evolution of our operation. We love to work with and learn from others, as we do not consider ourselves the end-all, be-all authority. We stay humble and heart-centered and try to stay out of our egos. So give a man a fish and you'll feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you'll feed him for a lifetime. And so we're following this by teaching you to raise chickens, because what we're actually invested in is your ability to provide for yourself. And we are geeked at the idea of 1,000 families or 1 million families saying no more to massive chicken operations, to bleach bath processing, to antibiotic-laden meat, for the direct effect this will have on those people, children, chickens, land, waterways, soil health. I mean, all of it. Community has always been a part of everything we do. And in community, the power comes from the contributions of all involved, including you. So let's go. Let's do this. The work starts now.